It has been over a year since I did my first tutorial on dermablading, dermaplanning, shaving, and a lot of individuals have asked me through comments, how do I feel about this specific procedure? So I am here now to tell you exactly how I still feel about it. So let's get started right now. So very quickly, my name is Maria from Vancouver, Canada. And if you want to know more about me, my website is down below. For the people that have been following me, thank you so much for being here, because without you, why would I do these tutorials? But it gives me a lot of passion of doing these, especially when I get interaction with you, all of you. For the people that do not know me, well, welcome, and I hope that you decide to follow me and ask me questions, because I become very passionate when you ask me questions, good questions. Now, we might not agree with everything, but that's all right. So let's get started now about how I feel about dermablading. So it has been a year since I did my original tutorial on dermablading, and you're very welcome to look at it. I will have a card up here that you can look at it later on. And the reason why I wanted to do this tutorial is to do a little bit of a follow-up. Now, the reaction of the individuals had many reactions. Some of them said, oh my goodness, thank goodness that I saw your tutorial. I'm not going to do dermablading. Or some individuals saying, oh my goodness, I wish I saw your tutorial before, because I have all this growth. And I have actually a little video that you can see of this individual person, not her face, just a little area for privacy. And then I've had individuals saying, well, men shave, why can I not shave? And I have this big question mark, like men shave because they have testosterone, and they have men hair, and they have men's skin, and their skin is tougher than mine. And that's why, because if they don't shave, they will have a beard. And a lot of men will make a choice not to shave, and they will prefer to have a beard. So I am thinking also, visualizing me shaving beside my husband. Or my husband feeling my face and feeling the little stubbles after a couple of days. Oh, those are nice stubbles, honey. So these are the things that I'm trying to visualize. And some people have asked me, how do you know about it? Have you done it yourself? I don't have to. I know exactly what happens. I am not going to start shaving my face to remove the villus or lanugo, the way you want to call them. There's a reason why, and if you look at my tutorial, the reason why you have this little peach fuzz, villus, lanugo, the way you want to call it. So let's talk about it now, about some of the claims individuals say that you can get from dermablading. So very quickly, I'm going to give you some of the claims that these individuals are saying that you will benefit from dermablading. The first one is that you will feel your skin very smooth. Yes, you will. Yes, temporarily. Because you're removing the dead skin, you're shaving away, removing the lanugal hair or the villus hair, whatever you want to call it. And yes, temporarily your skin will feel smooth. But if you look at my tutorial afterwards, the previous one, you will see also some of the micro cutting that you're doing to your skin. So look at it. Your makeup goes on much smoother. Absolutely, yes. Temporarily, until you need to shave again in the next couple of days. But it's true, because you remove all the hair, so your face is almost like a doll skin. So of course the makeup goes on much smoother. I agree with that, temporarily. It exfoliates the skin. Yes, it does. But we have so many other better procedures of removing your dead skin without causing micro-cutting of the skin. You can use scrubs. There are all different kinds of scrubs. You can do a simple loofah glove. You can do dermabrasion. You can do glycolic acids. So there's so many other better ways to exfoliate your skin. Another one that I don't understand, but they say it lightens your hyperpigmentation. Well, if you know the skin, the pigmentation starts right deep into the skin. So the only thing that you're doing, it looks like it's becoming lighter because you are removing the dead skin on the surface, but it does not lighten the actual pigmentation, hyperpigmentation. No, it doesn't. You have to go a little bit deeper. Glycolics might help, IPLs, laser might help, but just shaving will not. The only thing that it seems like is because you're removing the dead skin, so it looks like your skin is lighter, but it's not. Helps with acne scarring. If you have deep acne scarring, the simple shaving will not do it. You will have to do a little bit more. Something that will work for you for acne scarring is microneedling. It does. It needs to be done properly. So if you look at my next video here, it will explain about how you can do microneedling properly. So do look at that video too. And another thing that they say is that the hair will not grow back thicker or darker. Well, look at the video of the person that done shaving or dermablading a few times. Look at the video again, and I'm gonna give you another clip. And it doesn't show like it does not grow thicker or darker. So let's talk a little bit about these individuals that are doing these tutorials, saying that this procedure, it is a good procedure to do. Let's get started here. After looking hundreds of tutorials on dermablading, there are two major kinds of individuals that are doing these tutorials. The first set of individuals are individuals that are there just for the views, just to get a bunch of, like, it is a very popular subject. So they are just there to say, hey, I see that there are a lot of people wanting to know about it. Let me see how it is. Let me show that I'm shaving my face so I can get a lot of views. And then I'll move to the next subject, leaving you high and dry with stubbles and feeling regret that you are taken by the nose, and that you've done that service. Okay, so their main purpose is just to get views, thumbs up, whatever, get the numbers under their belt. The second people are these beauty gurus, and I don't even want to say that they are lying, but they are misleading you. And these individuals are actually beauty gurus, estheticians, that they know better. And I'll show you a little clip. They know better. Instead of shaving somebody's face, charging so much money for doing a service or doing videos to get, again, numbers, views, basically lying. I know that I will get thumbs down, getting comments like, hey, how dare you to say this? But be truthful. Be totally truthful. Is this the best service you can provide for your clients? Or you beauty guru, is this the best? Or are you just trying to get commissions for you to sell something, sell those little blades so you can make money that way? Be truthful to your following, because you're leaving them high and dry with a service or procedure that is not good for their face. So let's talk about solution. So there is solution to this challenge. So there is temporary, semi-permanent, and permanent. So let's talk about the temporary. The temporary methodology is basically either threading or waxing. With threading, basically they're threads, and they use the threads to remove the hair that is dark. And if you find a good technician, go to her and she will just remove by the bulb all the little hairs that are dark. With waxing, same type of idea. Instead of a threads, there are like a paste or a wax, and there is either soft wax or hard wax, and they just remove the hair. So don't do the whole face. Just if you have hair here, you just use the hard wax. A lot of estheticians like the hard wax or soft wax. Or if you have some hair here or on your sideburns, that's it. You don't want to do the whole face. So that is temporary. And when the hair comes back, it does not come back blunt, but it comes out soft. So you might want to go get waxing done maybe once every 3 to 4 weeks. The semi-permanent is the laser, because the laser is called permanent hair reduction. And but the hair will come back, but each time will come back less and less. So there's the IPL and also the diode. The IPL is done by estheticians, and the diode has to be a dermatologist or a doctor. So the diode is a better procedure, but it's also semi-permanent. The hair will come back. Also there, go to somebody that have done, and she or he is experienced, especially if you have brown skin or darker skin, you have to be very careful. The last procedure is electrolysis, and electrolysis is the only permanent hair removal. It is, yes, it is slower, but it is the permanent procedure. Find a good technician, and there's 2 different types. There is the blend, which is better for thicker, darker hair, and there is the high frequency electrolysis procedure, which is more for a lighter hair, not as thick. So you do have to do your research for, do you want temporary, semi, or total hair reduction? It's up to you. Well, we are at the end of this tutorial, and I hope that you have learned a little bit about the benefits or non-benefits of microblading. You do not want to be feeling regret that you've done this service. Do your research first. Do you want to have blonde hair growth? Do you want to have micro cuts? You don't see them, but the cuts are there. Razor burns, maybe ingrown hair, especially in this area. So there's different ways of taking care of your skin. Good skincare is a must. I have a little tutorial here about how to apply a night cream. It's incredible. It is a little bit long, but learn about how do you take care of your skin. Microneedling, as I mentioned before, is actually a good treatment if done properly. So please look at the video, the tutorial, and also have very good rollers, that you don't overuse the roller, because it's very important that you don't use blunt needles. And I have a link below for you to look at some of the needles that I use also. Anyways, I hope that you have gotten quite a bit of information here, and I will look forward in talking with you soon.